Done.
Check. All the guys walking around here with their stories. Ability. And then we'll go in all these side rooms and check those. Staying hydrated too. You're 9 hours in, you know? Yeah, I know. And yeah, I've been drinking a ton of water. Okay.
You are the most succulent shade of ghoul green.
Nothing on that one. Yep, this one has something to say. The odors of fuming sulfur, cooked hair, and scorched blood assault your senses as the spirit returns to its one-time home. The corpse collapses to the floor almost immediately, shuddering violently as it clutches at itself and moans pitifully. You can almost see thin plumes of stinking smoke curling off its body and limbs. Are you alright? The spirit opens one eye, the orb's whiteness stark against the gray, puckered flesh that surrounds it. It slowly turns its head so as to peer up at you, the blasted and scarified flesh of its face and neck pulling taut over the bone. It finally croaks from its ruined throat. No, I ain't. You pike in that old cove. Anything I can do for you? The spirit begins to laugh, but it stops abruptly, spasms wildly, and vomits up a stream of embalming fluid and black putrescence. Racked with pain, the spirit begins to hack and cough, occasionally pausing to spit yellowish fluid in loose stitches from between its ruined lips. The spirit's horrible coughing finally settles down. No, Burke, you can't. Unless you're gonna dance on into Beator and rescue me. I've hit the blinds. Time for my penance. The spirit closes its eye and rests its head on the floor. What could you possibly want from me now, Burke? The spirit still occasionally writhes about, patting at itself as if trying to extinguish various small fires on its body. Who are you? None of your business. Leave me by. Where are you from? For the love of pet to powers, who cares? From Sigil, you piker. How'd you end up here? How do you think's clueless? The spirit's outburst sends him into a short fit of jerking, painful coughs. I signed a meet away for a bit of drink, piking dusters. And right then, can you please it, some barmy wizard decides to blast a hive with the flamin' oblivion, with me stuck right in the middle. The spirit mumbles evilly for a bit. Steaming fluid bubbling out of the corners of his jagged slit of a mouth. The wizard burned down the hive? Yeah, we heard about this, Ignis. Yeah, the hive. The worstest part of Sigil. I never seen so much fire in all my life. I ran this way and that, trying to get away but everything was just bursting into flame. Buildings, streets, folks, and her kids. And that trice-blasted wizard just laughing all the time. I turned a corner and thought I got away for a bit. But the next thing I know, me piking head's on fire. It pretty much went downhills from there. The spirit's opened eye shines with a malevolent light. Who is the wizard? Don't know. I was pretty well and cooked before anyone stopped him. If someone ever did. I think I remember some people chasing after him at the start, shouting his name. Ignis, I'm thinking it was. Ignis, or something like that. I sure hope that piker's in a worse hole than me. Where does your spirit reside? Where do you think, you leather-headed basher? Beator. In that stinking dunghole the city they call Phlegethos. Burn, 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 that's all I do. I burned to death in life, and now he's burning in death. Rawr. The corpse gnashes its teeth in fury. The irony's just sickening. When I gets out of here, I was gonna toss so many sods into this damn hole. Why would you wish to inflict your fate on others? Revenge, you alcove? It's gonna get them all. All those that cross me. Especially that wizard. I was gonna tear off his wee bits and shoves them down his throat. Then I'll throw him in the stinking hole, wee bits and all. Him and a few more for good measure, too. You are a vicious, petty little man. Your fate seems well deserved. The spirit makes a wet, snarling noise, its cracked, blackened lips pulling away from crooked yellow teeth. Just you waits till I gets out of this pit, I'm coming for you first, you Burke. You do that, I'm not one to fear the likes of you. The spirit manages a weak, guttural growl and spits at you. The foul stuff lands several inches short of your feet. Exhausted, the thing slumps back to the floor, and life begins to fade from the corpse. Okay, hold on. I think I may have missed a couple of, Yeah, okay, I can still talk to him. What did you do to deserve such torment? Deserve this? Nothing. I didn't do nothing, just trying to get by. Get by like everybody else, then poof, that goat son of a mage started burning up the hive. What do you know of this place? Nothing. Nothing I was telling you, Burke. Just leaves me alone to burns.
I'm gone.
Oh my sweet dirtiness.
Okay, nothing on that one. I think there's like a skeleton that should be walking around this in a circle. I haven't seen him. Did something happen with him earlier? Huh. Yeah, he does not seem to be here. Okay, check these little side rooms. Nobody in that one. Probably nobody in this one. And then there should be a few down here. Okay, there was a skeleton here earlier, but that was one we took apart.
I so want to lie in her
Okay,
coffin.
no story on that one. No story on that one. Okay, we should be able to leave now then. Let's see. Let's go down one more.
Done.
Should just be able to go out the front entrance, I think, since I have the key now. Or they, actually they unlocked it, I think.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, let's go rest up real quick.
Done. I'm gone. Done.
Okay, and then we'll go talk to Imric. And I think we can become a dustman here if we want. I don't know if I want to, though. I found Sogo. I would know his whereabouts. I found him in the catacombs beneath Sigil. He died there. Why was he there? Interesting. I wonder if saying one of these has any different impact. Let's go with this one. He discovered a group of undead guardians who were protecting the catacombs. He was trying to convince them to join the True Death. Very well, you found him. Imric doesn't react to your answer other than to give you a slight nod. You have done all the tasks that I have asked of you, and I will make you a dustman, an initiate of the Fifth Circle. You still wish to be a member of the Faith? Nope, changed my mind. Okay, let me see if
I'm gone.
that changes at all if I tell him the other thing.
All right.
I guess I could check all the zombies and stuff in here, with my stories thing. Huh. Okay, doesn't seem to have any impact one way or the other. Okay, let's check all these guys with their stories bones tell. Nothing.
Hello, my sweet cadaverous beauty.
Nothing. Nothing, and one last one.
What is this rotting vision I
Nothing
see
on that one
before
either.
me?
Okay, we can check the
All right.
zombie post thing out here. Okay, nothing on that one either. Okay, we are ready to continue the story, and we've like finished everything that we can do
I'm gone.
in these first areas, I think. At least everything that we have in like our quest log and stuff like that. Okay. Before tenement.
Endure. In enduring Sertamon's name. I hear your words. In Sertamon's name.
All right.
Alright. What you first took to be a door in this archway is actually a painting. Are you sure this is the door, Anna? Aye. It's been smeared with barmy paints from the starved dogs. It has. It's a real door until you look at it. Then it turns into a painting. How'd they do that? Anna shrugs. There's stranger things in the plains. She suddenly frowns. You might as well ask how you got yourself out of the dead book after I was sure you were dead. So this door, I just don't look at it, and then open it? Anna glances at the door, then nods. And that's the dark of it, if chant be true. Alright then, I'll do what you say, just... Hold on! Anna stops you before you reach for the door. This is the only path I know to reach the place. I found your corpse, but it's not the safest road, aye? You sure you're ready? I'm not here to play your minder, no matter what old Stuttercrutch says. It's beyond the door that's so dangerous. Chaos men, she whispers, barmy as they come, barking wild into the day and night, ready to either paint you with colors or crack your brain box with a chamber pot. Dangerous bloods they are. If they're so dangerous, how'd you get through? I crept in nice and quiet, like, can't paint ya or kill ya when they can't see ya. She looks you up and down with a frown. Doubt I can pull ya twice with you around. You look right clumsy, you do. Just stay behind me. Now let me open the door. You close your eyes, reach for the door, and fumble around. To your surprise, you find a handle. With a slight tug, the door opens. A narrow passageway leads into the building, and from within, you hear a distant howling. Time to head on in. Oh, here we go. This is the cutscene I thought might happen a little bit earlier. We saw these things, when we left the mortuary that first time, too. I think that's the second time we've seen them. And I wonder if I can just,
All right.
go back. Hold on. I'm gonna make a, make a save here, so I can just reload that. Need be.
Done.
Yeah, we want to go see what happened to Farad.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
Do. I think a little bit later on in the game, you get the option to travel to places on the world map, so you don't have to go the long way each time. We're not quite there yet, though.
I'm gone.
Oops, wrong thing. Actually, do I have anything to sell? I can't imagine really needing this frame. Maybe I look up if that's actually used for anything other than the other than consuming it. Not, then I can just sell it.
All right.
Alrighty.
Done.
Da! What happened? Who did this to
I'm
you?
gone. I'm gone.
Alright. So, this crutch, I will read that description in a second. Alright, Bird's crutch. This rickety wooden staff has a crosspiece nailed across the top. The crosspiece is wrapped in rags, presumably to keep the damn thing from jamming too sharply into Farrod's armpit when he leans on it. The crutch, not surprisingly, smells terrible, and every inch of it is covered in dirt, sewage, and various unidentifiable stains. Something about this crutch makes you wonder. Despite its fragile appearance, it has held up rather well. You even test it with your weight, and it holds you up without so much as creaking. Considering Farrod's scavenging nature, the crutch may have had some value beyond its surface appearance for him. It might even be usable as a weapon. It is an enchanted club. Yeah, let's see if I can do anything with this bronze sphere. Nope. Okay.
I'm gone.
Alright, so we heard from Anna that there may be a portal around here where his crutch is the key. As you approach the archway, it begins to shimmer faintly. You notice that Farrod's crutch emits a similar glow. And there we go. So,
Done.
see if there's anything around here to loot. Oh. Okay, guess we have to go this way. This lantern sheds a soft yellow radiance. It doesn't flicker like a torch or candle flame. Wonder if there's going to be any traps here.
Right.
Since this is like a treasury, I kind of feel like it could be. Chromatic orb, magic missile.
All right.
Okay, some scrolls. Are these all gonna be scrolls? No. Wait, that one's empty? These alcoves contain books, and more books. They are indexed and placed in order among the shelves.
I'm gone.
Go
Alright.
check over here. Cheese?
I'm gone.
Interesting. This is a piece of cheese. Amazing.
All right.
Alright.
Done.
45 copper. That's not very useful. Oh, Swarm Curse. Yeah, I actually did want that. Oh, really? That's level 2? Yeah. Okay. Maybe maybe if we get another level 2 spell, that's the one. I don't know if I'll ever get more than 4 spell slots. Level 2 spell
Alright.
slots, though. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's actually any, containers on this one. Okay, some sort of desk back here. Okay, some basic healing items.
I'm gone.
What's up? Sure, why not?
It's weird that she's got like a yellow outline around her icon. I don't know what that's about. Blood charm and embalming fluids go to Morty. These go to you. Who's got the blood fight charms? Morty.
Ready.
Done.
Alright. I mean, we've got like a couple of scrolls, but haven't seen anything particularly interesting yet.
Done.
An earring, that one might actually be good. Hey, Banana. Welcome in.
All
Got a
right.
glass eye too. We can check what that's about. Alrighty. Can we identify these? 2 armor class and 2 versus piercing. Can other people wear this? Lockpick, stealth bonus. I think we'll do that. Yep.
I'm gone.
Okay, and then did we get everything else here? Alright, we're almost done. You notice an enclosed space between the beneath the walkway begin to shimmer softly. Once again, Verrett's crutch glows as well. Touch the crutch to the walkway.
I'm gone.
Ready. Oh, check this glass eye. Okay, this is really only relevant for thieves, which we are not. I guess we could get a Thaco +1. We don't seem to be struggling too much with Thaco there, so I think I'm just gonna stick that in my bag and hold on to it till later. Also, we probably don't need multiple magic missiles. You just have a floating skull in your party? Yep.
Yeah, okay.
And this is Morty.
Done.
Also, we just found out that so when we first when we started, we woke up in the mortuary and we had tattoos on our back which told us what to do. And Morty was kind enough to read them to us, but we just found out he left out the last line, which was "Don't trust the skull." Though now we're very suspicious of him. Alrighty.
I'm gone.
Okay. Gotta travel a little bit here to get back where we were.
I'm gone.
Get through the portal here. I love the stories they made in games like these. Yeah, me too. Alright. And I think we can stop on the way and rest too to replenish our spell
All right.
slots. Oh, actually, you know what? We can, oops. Didn't mean to actually, transition there, but that's fine. Alright. Okay, we can rest safely in here. And
Done.
then we'll go back to where we were just a minute ago before going and picking up
Done.
Farad's corpse. Alright, so we just opened this door with Anna's knowledge. And this is a brand new location. Okay.
I'm here.
And I think there may be traps in here, so
Why
let's
not?
put Anna on detect traps mode. Tiefling Painter. Let's talk to her and see what she has to say. You see a slender tiefling girl standing with her back to you. You notice that both her hands on the upended table in front of her are smeared with a fresh coat of what appears to be pink paint. She seems oblivious to your approach. Greetings. At the sound of your voice, the girl turns her head to regard you. Her face, though somewhat dirty and spattered with drops of pink, is strikingly beautiful. She flashes you a wide, mischievous smile, then turns her attention to the makeshift canvas. I had some questions. The tiefling girl seems totally immersed in her artwork. She ignores you entirely. Okay. I feel like there may have been secret doors somewhere in this
I'm gone.
place.
I'm gone.
You don't get experience for,
All right. I'm gone.
disarming traps like you do in Baldur's Gate. So I'm not,
I will
I
hear
don't really
you.
care if I, like, run over a trap and trigger it. We'll buff up real quick.
Balance in all things. There cannot be two skies.
And our shield
It is I.
spells.
All right.
Not that I think we'd have too much trouble with the bad guys in this place. Oh! These two guys were fighting. Didn't realize that. Okay. Very quick. Is this guy gonna fight us? This wild-eyed man is hunched over, barking and howling at the top of his lungs. Beneath his thick matted hair, you can make out a series of strange tattoos. They run the range from screaming faces to bizarre geometric shapes to what appear to be lines of verse. He is almost naked, but the dirt and filth covering him gives him the semblance of modesty. Greetings. As you're about to speak, Anna grabs you and hisses, "Are you daft? Ne'er another word for that one. One of the starved dogs he is." She lowers her voice. "A chaosman. Wormy, dangerous, thick as flies they are. And more's likely about." "Starved dog? What are you talking about?" A hiver gang they are, and chaosmen to boot. She shakes her head, then pokes you in the back with her tail. Steer clear and watch your back with them, you should. I've tangled with them, and their bite is worse than their bark it is. Who are the chaosmen again? They're a faction they are, like the Dusties and the Governors and the Sensates. Except they don't have any rules or beliefs. Anna makes a corkscrew with her tail for emphasis. They're just cackled, cracked, barmy eye. She chews over it for a moment. Some call them Ziosex, but it's no matter to them, it isn't. How do they get new members? He shrugs. I don't know. They just do. Lies to piles as I see it. I think I'll speak to him anyway. Leave the man alone. Well, that's a tree with one snap branch too many. Morty rolls his eyes. No sense in chatting with Zeosex, Chief. They're a barmy bunch. Who are the Zeosex again? They're a faction who don't have any rules. Except don't keep one thought in their head for too long. They're sometimes called Chaos Men. No need to explain why. They basically say the same thing there. Hey, I assume this is going to be nonsense. Let's see. The man whirls on you and gives a low growl. He draws out the growl for a few seconds, then starts barking violently at you. In the distance, you can hear answering barks. He said greetings. The man's barking ends with a snarl, and he leaps at you. Okay.
All right.
Fine. I should really stop carrying around these rags. I don't think they're useful for anything. That's one with a name. Okay, has anything to say. You see an aging man dressed in tattered rags. As you draw nearer, you discover that he's missing both of his eyes. The scarred tissue of his eyelids has receded into his empty sockets, giving his features the macabre appearance of a decaying skull. Greetings. The old man turns in your general direction, his arms outstretched as if feeling for you. Darkness? Ubian voice. The friend words, I'll speak of you and call chaos. Speak the words of chaos and you'll call me friend? Is this jumbled up scramble speak really necessary? The old man cocks his head to one side, his sightless gaze fixed upon the empty space. Chaos of you are not bots not. Has everyone here lost their minds? Walk not talk, talk is complete, completed to completion. He turns his back to you, apparently done with the conversation.
I'm gone.
I could probably join the faction and maybe learn some things from some of these crazy people. You see a figure hidden amid the shadows at the corner of the room. As you draw near, a young woman steps out to reveal herself. She is dressed in a loose-fitting tunic, which, together with her short-cropped hair and slender frame, gives her a rather boyish appearance. I wouldn't go in there if I were you. She nods in the direction of the door on the south wall. Why? What's beyond the door? She winces at the sound of your voice, putting a finger to her lips to indicate silence. She pauses for a moment, and answers in a hushed voice. A whole mess of them howling lunatics, that's what. Looks like they're having some sort of gathering. Won't be able to get through to the alley until they clear out. Howling lunatics? Is there an echo in here? Yes? Howling lunatics. They belong to the Starved Dog Barking Gang, a band of barmy Zeosec thugs that plague this part of the hive. How many of them in there? I counted about a dozen of them. Of course, I was peeking through a crack in the door, so I could be off by a handful or so. Is there another way to get through to the alley? There may be another way to get past those animals without a fight. There's another door that leads in there. From what I was able to see, there are stacks of wooden crates along the same wall as the other door. It may be possible to sneak from that door to the exit, on the other side of the room. Only one problem. What would that be? The door's locked? I tried it. My guess is the key is on one of the thugs upstairs. I'm not adult covered enough to go up there looking for it, though. Folds her arms across her chest and stares at you expectantly. Key's up there? I'll
Updated
find
my
it.
journal.
Farewell. If you do manage long enough to find the key, the door is in the room to the southeast. I'll be watching from the shadows. If you can unlock the door and make it out to the alley in one piece, I'll be right behind you. And grab some random loot from the barrels here. Yeah, I wonder what this pouch is. A small bag made of some unidentifiable material. Huh. I wonder if that's perhaps a portal key somewhere.
I'm gone.
Okay, that's upstairs. Iron crowbar. I don't think we really need the iron crowbar for anything.
Aye, what? Right.
All right.
We can just
What you be wanting as well?
open most locks.
I'm gone.
And I suspect we could bash whatever we want without the iron crowbar anyway. These tags are pretty pathetic at this point in the game, since we did like literally all the quests that we could up to this point. Go upstairs in a minute. Fly charm, and then I guess this is the one that requires the key? Yeah. Alright, so let's go upstairs, but we can redo our shield spells.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong. There cannot be two skies.
Done.
Alright. That's a bone dagger, that's worth a little bit. Nothing in there. Starving dog veteran, I think that's a new. I doubt he's going to be particularly more difficult than anybody else.
All right.
He's worth what, like 3 times as much experience. Okay, up one more floor. Oh! The magician.
I hear
Your
your
sheer
words.
ugliness stabs pain into my eyes.
So he was the one carrying the key.
Did you see that?
All right.
Check everything else for loot real quick before we go back down.
Did you see
I don't know if
that?
I'm actually going to necessarily like avoid the fight in the other room. I suspect probably get more experience from killing them all. But we will see. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I guess we could I guess we could like try and run through. Oh, really? My shield's already wearing off?
What?
Damn it!
What's up, Chief? What's the word, Chief?
Done.
He did do a little damage to us. I think the veteran ones are the scary ones. Let's see if this does anything. $29 damage. I mean, not completely useless. Ow.
Done.
What's up?
Maybe I go
Karok sings true.
rest up after this before continuing on.
I'm gone.
Okay. That goes to Morty, that goes to Anna. That goes to Morty, that goes to Decon. Keys, I think, go to Morty, because he can put them in his bag.
All right.
Alright, let's check this. Okay, I'm gonna hang on to that for a little bit. Okay, yeah, let's go heal up real quick.
All right.
What is my charisma? 15.
I'm gone.
So I think the deal with charisma is like with the friend spell, I suspect I can hit all the checkpoints. Or all like the skill checks. But I won't always know when to cast friends before I do
gone.
something. So it may be worth buffing up a little bit. Anyway.
All right.
I mean, I could always just cast it before I have any sort of conversation, but... Okay, I want to talk to this guy, but I may load after this. Greetings, we need to speak. No. I think he will come into play a little bit later. Oh,
Done. All right.
alright. Yeah, it's dark. Wonder if I can rest until morning. I must say, Cutter, I'm impressed. I thought for sure those animals would chew you up good. Well, I guess I should thank you. He pauses for a moment, then reaches into her pouch and pulls forth a small green gemstone. Here, this one's on the dogs. See you
Updated
around,
my
Cutter.
journal.
Adder's Tear. I think that we can just sell. Well, I can put it in my quick slot.
I'm gone.
Okay, can we rest here by any chance? No. Yeah, this massive iron gate is rusted shut. There's no way it'll open. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Done.
Alright, some Davises flying around. Just leave them. He's not named anything. Then I'm going to make a named save here. Okay, in the house. Hammer.
Done.
You see the dead body of a Davis. The stench of its decay is overpowering, and from the looks of its rigid, unnatural posture, extreme rigor mortis has long since set in. Check the corpse, see if you can determine what killed it. As you touch the corpse, a sudden shock passes through your body, and there is a stirring in the air, like a wind has found its way into the building and is fighting to get free. You feel a strange, wrenching pain in your skull, as if someone is hammering on it, sharply, desperately. Try and focus. Your vision goes black for a moment. and the hammering pain fades until it sounds like it's coming from outside your skull. The darkness clears, and you hear the hammering coming from outside the building. The entire building seems hazy somehow, confused, as if you're seeing it through a mist. The hammering dies, and you suddenly see a spectral version of the Davis entering the building. As it does, the windows and the doors become like water, suddenly sealing over the entrance. The Davis came through. The Davis turns, pauses, and then begins a slow circuit of the room, examining the walls and hammering on each one once, as if testing it. The Davis completes its circuit of the room, then pauses by the door it once entered. It begins hammering, chipping away the stone, but with every blow, the wall repairs itself. The vision fades to black, and the hammering continues, first at a steady pace, then slower, then slower. Your vision clears as the hammering ends, and you are once again standing beside the corpse of the Davis. It looks as if it's withered away here, trapped in the building. Can we use our stories to bone on it? Okay, that seems like the same thing happens in both cases.
Done.
Alright, make sure I don't miss any, entrances or anything. Kinda hard to see in the dark. And this dark recess descends for a few feet, ending abruptly in a solid rock face. Actually, you know what? I wonder if I can rest in this house. Nope.
Done. I'm gone.
2:18 a.m. Hold on, can I maybe get up here? Yeah, okay, I can get up here. Well, maybe not. Can't tell if there's like supposed to be a walkable path somewhere here. Doesn't seem like it. Oh wait, can I go around this way? No, this just seems like clutter. Okay. We will go to the next area. New cutscene. Is this where Anna found our body? This is the place. I found your line right here where we stand. There is a face. You stare in awe at the bizarre spectacle before you. What had appeared to be an ordinary, unremarkable bricked wall now throbs and pulsates with movement. The wall expands with curious elasticity, heaving outward as if some unseen force were trying to push its way through the barrier from the other side. Slowly, the undulating mass begins to settle, its curves becoming more and more pronounced, and you find yourself at eye level with a stony caricature of a human face. What's that? I don't know. Anna stares at the face in disbelief, her hands nervously fingering her daggers. What I'm leaving for we find out, Not just yet, there is something. Suddenly, a strong breeze begins to blow around you, and the air is filled with an eerie sighing. The rushing wind grows stronger, and you can make out other sounds as well. The creaking of boards, the rustling of leaves, and the grinding of stone upon stone. After a few moments, the clamor ceases to be a cacophony of individual noises, and begins to blend into one articulate sound. You can make out a voice that speaks softly, yet seems to come from all around you at once. You? It cannot be you. Greetings. The wind around you has stopped, but the voice is somehow still present. You are restored again? I saw you destroyed. Destroyed? Where? I saw you destroyed here, in front of me. I see all within me. You know what happened to me? Things that cast no shadow were shadow. They rose around you, tore you down. Do you not remember? You concentrate on the strange voice composed of sounds around you. Somewhere in the deepest recesses of your mind, there is a brief glimmer of recollection. You feel as though there is something vaguely familiar about the sounds. Yeah, so the shadows got me too. And then Anna found us. Yes, you remember. The voice of the alley rings in your ears, scattering the images from your mind and returning you back to the present. Destroyed. As soon I shall be. I cannot delay division much longer. Pressure builds. Soon stones will crumble, and the floating ones will repair me to destruction. You're dying? Pressure is too much. Too many places folded inside. Not enough space. Must divide. Divide? Must be in the way. What are you talking about? I think it's pregnant. Oh. Freaky. So where are we technically standing right now? I really don't want to know the answer to that, Morty. The voice continues. Help me divide. Branch out. Expand. New apertures will open. You may use them to travel to the lower ward. What do you need to divide? The floating one is upon me, repairing. It prevents me from dividing. I undo its repairs, but it returns again and again, repairs anew. You must remove the floating one. You want me to kill the Davis in the alley? Remove it. Only then can I divide. Very well, I'll remove
Updated
the
my
Davis
journal.
for you.
Done. Done.
You see Davis, dressed in long flowing robes, and is floating slightly above the ground. It turns to face you, and a series of symbols appears around its head. I must attend to my duties. No time to speak. I understand. I just thought you should know that I discovered the body of a Davis in this alley. The kid Davis cocks its head slightly to one side. Dead? Where? It lies in the abandoned building not far from here. Looks as if it got trapped inside somehow. The Davis stares at you briefly, then bows slightly, and floats off in the direction of the building. Yep, the door is locked.
Aye?
So it looks
Might
like
as well.
All right.
The building? The city? Got him. Okay, we got that coming up here in just a minute.
All right.
Okay, yeah, I will break for the ad, and then I'll be back after. As you approach the stone face, the various ambient sounds of the alley once again assault your ears. And through them, the voice speaks. You have returned. I spoke with the Davis. I told him about his dead brethren, and he left to investigate.
Updated my journal.
Yes, the floating one no longer repairs. It is now with the other. I have closed myself around it. It remains inside me forever. I see, now that it's trapped you can divide without interference, right? Still cannot divide. Too weak. Cannot undo floating one's repairs. His changes must be reversed before I can divide. You must undo the floating one's repairs for me. You want me to undo the Davis's changes? How? Seek out the parts of me the floating one has changed. Reverse the changes. Undo the repairs. Must be exact. Precise. Only then can I divide. Very well. I'll find and reverse the repairs for you. I'll probably need some tools. A hammer and pry bar should do the
My
trick.
journal.
Okay, we found the hammer and pry bar earlier. Glad I did not sell the pry bar.
Done.
Okay, I'm not sure exactly where these things are. But I'm sure it'll be something I need to, like, click on somewhere here. Yeah, there we go. It's one of them. This rickety dwelling looks as though it stood for centuries. Its wooden walls are weathered and worn with age. A number of planks on this side of the structure appear to have been recently pried loose. It appears as though Davis was attempting to tear down this ancient structure. Several boards are loose upon the building's frame, their nails nearly pried out all the way. Use the hammer to nail the boards back in place. You hammer the boards neatly back into place, taking a step back to examine your handiwork. You notice that, strangely enough, the building no longer appears quite as old as it did at first glance. Okay, so where's the other one? I wonder if I had paid attention to where the Davis was actually doing stuff. That's where I need to be clicking. I feel like it was over here somewhere. Yeah, one second. Some water. Okay. Alright, where are we?
All right.
Find... Oh, wait, here it was. I just saw it. There we go. This dilapidated structure seems on the verge of collapse. Several boards have been recently nailed into place to reinforce the sagging building. It appears as if the Davis was in the process of repairing this building. Several newer and sturdier boards have been nailed into place over the old ones. With the right tool, it may be possible to reverse the repairs. One by one, you pry loose the fresh boards from the face of the building. As the last board becomes free, the building emits a loud groan as its weight shifts unsteadily upon its now unsupported frame. Okay, hopefully that was everything.
I'm gone.
Talk to the pregnant building again. As you approach the stone face, the various ambient sound... Oh yeah, same thing. I have reversed the repairs as you've asked. Yes, all is in order. I am grateful. Again, the wind begins to blow around you, this time with fierce intensity. The omnipresent sounds of the alley begin to increase in volume, until the soft murmur of the voice is nearly drowned out by the ensuing racket. Now you must go. Division begins. The way is now open to you.
Updated my journal.
Very well then. The stone face before you begins to transform once again, its mass shifting and roiling as you look on. The entire wall seems to melt before your eyes, exposing a narrow passageway beyond. The ground underfoot suddenly begins to rock violently, and the soft sighing of the wind intensifies to a more urgent, almost human-like moaning. You can hear the sounds of crashing stones and snapping boards all around you as you dash into the passageway.
Updated my journal.
You know, I've learned some new tricks.
We leveled up. Or Anna leveled up, rather. Hey there, sir. Looks like you might be interested in some fine clothes. Got some wear rats. Is this the one? Skull, ain't it? That's the one he wants. Grab it. What, 9 hells? Hey, let go, help! Nope.
I'm gone.
Alright, I did think that they would vanish. Oh, he left all his stuff behind. Okay. Do I have enough room to pick all this junk up? Okay, I do actually.
I'm gone.
Okay, let's level up Anna real quick. Okay, so we just got to a completely brand new place. So we've done all of this area now. And now we're in the lower ward for the very first time. This is a completely new area open up to us. And Morty just got kidnapped. So I think this is probably a good stopping point. Also, I've been going for like 8 billion hours.